AITA for telling my sil I want change my 4-month-old daughter's name for her? Quote, am I the asshole? No_leadership_2850. Greater than she also told me my daughter is going to grow up always hearing about the cousin I gave her the same name as and that I should reconsider before burdening my daughter with that. I mean, you had never heard the cousin's name until now. So it's not like it's something that is regularly brought up and talked about. So this argument is weak. If she wanted you to change the name, then she really should have brought it up immediately. And even then it would be at your discretion. Is it sad for her? Yes. But at this point it is unreasonable to ask you to change the name. Level Tangerine 8172. 1202. Everyone grieves differently, and at their own rate. However, 7 years definitely warrants therapy, counseling, and the coping mechanisms. I find it extremely difficult to believe that in 7 years your sil has never met anyone, or even a pet, named Ember. Or has she? And she insists that person change the name also? NTA. Cheese making mom. 13,000. The NTA 1. It's funny how she says that your daughter will grow up hearing about her cousin Ember. Blah blah blah. When in the years you have known her, you never even heard her child's name. Although not clear, but it sounds like your brother, her husband, didn't even know about the name. 2. As someone who has had several miscarriages and has a friend who had a stillborn, I don't speak to any children, mine, nieces, nephews, etc., about their cousin, sibling who passed away before the baby was able to be born. Did I have to tell them that the baby didn't make it? Yes. 'Cause they knew I was pregnant. I don't bring up my lost children. My baby nephew will be born next month. Do you think I'll be telling him about how I had lost babies who were his cousins? Nope. My friend only speaks of her stillborn son to the baby's twin sister who survived and close friends. And her parents. 3. She is going to make sure to make you, your husband, and your child uncomfortable by always bringing up her lost baby and the name 4. You told her you were not changing the name. Yet she calls you and asks about names? She sounds delusional. 5. Your brother needs to put his foot down and demand she get some professional help. I've seen how this plays out. The woman who lost the child becomes triggered and then starts seeing someone else's baby as the one they lost. Or they start displaying anger at the mom and the baby. I would not be anywhere near her until she seeks help. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty. McFly Throwaway 01. 2350. Greater than she also told me my daughter is going to grow up always hearing about the cousin I gave her the same name as unlikely as you hadn't heard it in all the time she's been with your brother. NTA. Danny MBXX. 310. NTA your sil needs therapy, though I understand her pain. She doesn't get to dictate how others live to accommodate her trauma. On top of that, there is zero reason your daughter should hear anything about her cousin, unless your sil is vindictive and purposely wants to traumatize her. The proper response here is that if your sil mentions her stillborn child to your daughter even once, she will be cut off. Greek American Dom. 799. NTA. You had no idea that the name held any significance for anyone and she waited a long time to raise the issue. How close is your relationship with her? If it's close, why couldn't she have talked to you about it sooner? If not close, the audacity is remarkable. Her saying she couldn't let you keep calling your daughter by her name is ridiculous. She has no say in the matter. She's displaying entitlement behavior, probably influenced by mental illness. She needs to seek professional help as she's clearly not processing her grief from years ago. As for her saying that your daughter was going to grow up always hearing about the cousin, and that it would be a burden, that sounds suspiciously like a threat. The only person who would ever mention it is your sil, and if she does that, It would be cruel of her and an excellent reason to go and see. Flippity Flappity 1371. NTAA someone who has had a stillbirth. No, you're not the asshole. My heart breaks for your sister-in-law. And I can see why she didn't want to bring it up, but having been through that loss, it's a conversation I would have had with my sil during the pregnancy. Just a simple you're entitled to name your child however you wish, but this is the name I gave my son and please consider not using it if you have a boy. Your sil could have had the same conversation with you during your pregnancy. Perfect_calendar 9847. 65. Update. AITA for not allowing my fiancé's BF come to our wedding? Am I the asshole? XX Oracle XX33. I know the way she treats you is garbage. But you're allowing one person to dictate our relationship. He is the one doing that. Scenarioing. 10,023. He said he didn't want to end his friendship or do anything to jeopardize it because, what if we break up? This made me realize he would not protect me as his wife. Yep. The friend comes before you. Scenarioing. 3,889. Don't worry about the planned and prepaid events. Get out. Now. The relationship is dead. Don't wait until the stench kills everyone around you. If the money is lost no matter what, skip on out and give yourself the gift of more time to heal and deal. Good luck. Op. You can do this. Crazy old bag. 2,278. 70. Your fiancé is garbage and his best friend is garbage. They deserve each other. Your life will be so much better without them. You're making the right call. Matcha Magpie. 500. Why do you have to truck through any pre-planned events? Honey. Nothing is worth losing the time and space you will gain by bowing out now. He's made clear that you are second, at best, in his life. Losing money is not fun. But losing time, the time you could be using to heal, is the best gift you can give yourself. Be kind to yourself first. Worth 272.63. 1075. 7. Greater than I have to truck through a couple more months of pre-planned and paid for social engagements. Why? You may have to pay if cancellation is not possible. But you don't need to attend. Greater than, I know the way she treats you is garbage. But you're allowing one person to dictate our relationship. That one person is _him_. For allowing her to treat you poorly without reprimand or repercussion from the man who supposedly should be there to protect you. NTA. Ronan. 89. There will always be an excuse to delay breaking up. You need to do it now. XA0. Actual Deer 1928. 82. Woof. Op, go to therapy. As you plan. If this is the healthiest relationship you've been in, I'm so happy you're open to and seeking help. Way to stand up for yourself. Please. Please. Don't see this relationship as a failure. See it as a teaching, learning moment. You should be so proud of yourself for knowing your own worth. Thanks so much for the update. Best of luck. Op. Shark Biscuit. 294. AITA for being honest to my brother about why he is being excluded. Am I the asshole? Spiritual shower. None of the reasons you listed is enough for him to be ostracized by people, especially family. WTF, is he not in the family group chat? That is just ridiculous and y'all are tush for that. Does he ever made attempts to be sociable? He sounds like an introvert or someone with social anxiety. Rosejoy_1980. 2643. YTA. Why do you have a family group chat and he is not on it? I have one for my spouse and children and one for my parents and siblings. And any in-laws that care. And we only create one without someone for temporary purposes like planning group gifts for my parents. Okay, I am pretty sure my kids have one with no parents. But I am cool with that. In fact, I am happy about it. Add your brother to the chat. Classic True 9276. 7652. YTA. This isn't really helpful feedback he can act on. He says people don't include him in things and you say it's because he's always just alone at home. Maybe suggest how he might more effectively reach out to people, or how to make an effort to engage with people. And I'd be pissed if I learned that my other siblings had a group chat and didn't bother to include me. Parsimonious salad. 4168. Edit YTA because he was on the chat and you guys made a new one because he didn't talk often enough for you. Info: why isn't he on the group chat? He's a sibling and could be there even if he's standoffish and not responsive. Running Triceratop. 16815. You exclude him from a sibling group chat. That is a move. YTA. Active_excitement 813, 1565. YTA. What kind of family do you have where only outgoing people are made to feel included? It doesn't even make sense. Including him in the chat would have cost you literally nothing, and if he didn't participate, it would be on him. This was a deliberate choice to exclude him. Kind of shameful. Old_cheek 1076. 536. YTA. XA0. He's trying to reach out and you're just shitting on him. You admit you have a sibling group chat that he's not included in. Why? Surely it's not because he spends all day in his room. That's a pathetic excuse. I am guessing you've all been treating him like shit for years and that's why he has a hard time. He's trying. And you're not helping. Chainsaw Remedy. 309. AITA for telling my aunt that finding my birth parents wouldn't make her bio son search for her? Quote. Am I the asshole? Complete Clothes 1390. NTA. Your aunt needs therapy to learn to deal with her grief, and maybe some hard truth will make her see that, even if it doesn't, she needs to learn that she can't project her issues onto you, and maybe being harsh with her will do that. Also, tell her the only person being callous is the one that won't stop bringing it up. Because she certainly hasn't shown any interest in your feelings and experience. Beneficial_local 1012. 446. NTA. You really cannot be too harsh. Editing here to clarify that I meant that any level of harsh response from OP is justified. Your aunt at this point. You've every right to go completely no contact her, and the entire family needs to back you up. If she does both Ancestry and 23andMe testing and makes her results public, her son can find her if he wants. But she's so desperate she's gonna need therapy regardless, or she'll drive him away the minute he meets her. Auntie Ma'am 69. 3557. NTA. You could say your aunt is callous towards your experience and feelings. Gnarly_314. 365. NTASHE is the one being callous to your feelings and experience. What you do with your life and who you consider your family is only up to you. Tell her that the next time she forces her feelings onto you will be the last time you speak to her. For a month. And double the time out every subsequent time. She needs therapy. You are not a puppet to live out her fantasy with. Cursed 818. 177. 7. NTA. What's the saying? Misery loves company. She is incapable of letting you be happy with what you have because she isn't happy with what she has. Make it clear to your family that you understand she has regrets. And you feel for her sorrow. But you can't deal with her anymore. She's making you miserable because she's making you feel like a bad person for loving and being loved by your family. And that you think she needs professional help to deal with her grief. Not treat you as some kind of totem for her son. Natural_garbage 7674. 60. NTA. Myself and my two younger siblings are all adopted. We were not related prior to our adoptions. I have no desire to search My brother has no way to search. He was left on an orphanage doorstep in South Korea in 1974, and my sister did search and has a great relationship with some that she found. Her searching never made me want to, but I am happy my sister followed her heart to search since she wanted to. I am almost 54 years old. I was adopted at 6 weeks. My bio lady was only 13. No way would I want to disrupt her life or make her feel badly about her decision 50 plus years ago. I have a great life. I had a loving family. Jersey 8894. 56. Sick. NTA, Aunt should go to therapy. Peachy_Maine, 48.